You're listening to WITZ, the WITZ, the one place for all things music right here in Douglas County. This recording is brought to you by the Gene Bechtel School for Music. The Gene Bechtel School, an outstanding conservatory right here in Roseburg, teaching all types of instruments, singing, you name it. Check out bechtelschool.com. This recording is also brought to you by the Douglas County Music Association. Need a scholarship? Looking for music work? Contact the Douglas County Music Association today. We'll book you, we'll get you going, and if you're looking for help, we can help. Well, just like last time, we're going to start with older news first. I want to give a shout out to T-Bone and his fabulous Del Monte's group. They played last Friday, October the 21st. I'm sure they had a great time, and I'm looking forward to seeing them on stage more frequently. Also, last time, on Saturday, October 22nd, Jason Heald and his group, including Deborah Kay, Todd Kleinsmith, Tommy Whiteside, my very good friend, and Steve Cook played last Saturday at the Sutherland Eagles, and I hope that show was great too. Just want to remind everybody, don't forget Songs for Positive Change. I talked about this last week too. Change yourself, change the world through compelling songwriting. That touches the heart. That's every Wednesday, including tonight. Sorry, I can't be there. I'm recording a show from 6:30 to 8 o'clock p.m. at the Umpqua Unitarian Universalist Congregation, say that 10 times fast, at 2167 Northwest Water Street in Roseburg, Oregon. All proceeds benefit the FISH, the Fish Food Pantry of Roseburg, to fight hunger in our community. Check out songsforpositivechange.com. So, our next part of the program, we're going to talk about events that are not happening soon, but happening within the next 10 days, 20 days, 30 days. Kind of far out. Let's start by an event by Joe Ross. Joe recently joined our Douglas County Music Association Facebook page, and we're happy to have him. He's sharing all these great events. I want to talk to you about the Canyonville Farmers Market. That's right. Did you know there's a place called Canyonville? I did. There's a wonderful casino down there. You should go. But they have a farmers market. This is really cool. The Sunny Sky Boys will be jamming there for 2 lively hours of music. Now, this includes hillbilly jazz, some old Celtic, old-time bluegrass, western swing. Sounds like quite a show. But you want to check that out. That's like the Canyonville Farmers Market. The whole market operates Wednesdays from 9:30 to 1:30 p.m. at the South parking lot at Seven Feathers. You should definitely check that out. Nonprofit and education groups can have free memberships and booth spaces. The market was voted 2021's outstanding rural market by the Oregon Farmers Market Association. But there is live music every single week. There are cooking classes, educational trips, fruits, veggies, crafts, live music, the whole shebang. You should go. That's the Canyonville Farmers Market every Wednesday from 9:30 to 1:30. There is another big show coming up you don't want to miss. A Portrait in Sound, featuring the UCC Concert Band and the UCC Bighorn Jazz Band, which I play in, on Tuesday, that's right, Tuesday, December 6th at 7 o'clock in Jacoby Auditorium. This concert will feature a variety of music that uses sound as a way to paint a picture in your imagination. I'm sure you've never done that. The UCC Concert Band will perform works by John Mackey, Thomas C. Duffy, Chandler L. Wilson, and much more. The UCC Bighorn Jazz Band will also perform music by Thad Jones, Sammy Nestico, and Gordon Goodwin. Check that out. That's Tuesday, December 6th, 7 o'clock in Jacoby Auditorium. It's time for our feature story and special guest. That's right. I am going to add a co-host to the show. Her name is Miss Ariel Hicks. She's an outstanding person. She's a voice performer, a stage actress, and a singer, and apparently a radio broadcaster?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yeah, that was in my past, but no. I've definitely done it, and it will be in my future, because I'm going to be here with you guys.
Wow, it's going to be fabulous to have you on the show. So let's just start. Can you just tell us a little bit about where you've been, where you're from? Are you a world traveler? I'm just curious about you, just who you are.
I'm kind of a world traveler. When I got out of high school, I went to London, England in the West End and took in some theater, which was really, really fun.
Nice.
But most recently, I visited here, Roseburg, spring of 21. I did a really cool outdoor show we'll probably talk about later.
Yes.
And I saw the art scene and was like, this is a happening place. So I decided last year, end of October, to join in the fun and move up here.
So you came all the way to Roseburg just looking for opportunity, and you found it.
I found it here.
That's amazing. That's why we actually started the Douglas County Music Association, the Gene Bechtel School for Music, and Spider King Studios. We all want to make more art in Douglas County.
Yes.
Can you please tell us, did you go to college, or was that not your path? Or
I went to college. I was one of those kids that was an AP English kid, and I loved drama. So I did go to college. I have 2 degrees, one in radio broadcasting,
Nice.
one in theater arts.
So you know exactly what you're doing when it comes to radio.
Yes.
Well,
yes, I do.
so it actually makes more sense to have you on the show, because I think you know a lot more about radio than I do.
Yeah.
Which is fabulous.
Yeah, we help each other out.
Exactly. Can you also can you talk a little bit about your professional experience? Where have you sang, played, besides Roseburg, of course?
Yeah. So a little bit of professional experience I've had is I have played, and this goes into like Halloween, I played the title character of Bunnicula. I had a big giant rabbit that I had to puppeteer, and if you don't know me, I'm a petite lady. So that rabbit was practically as big as me, and I got to jump around stage and stuff.
Ma'am, for the folks at home who are just listening, it's only audio, but how tall are you? Is that okay to ask?
Yeah, totally. I am 4'9" if I don't slouch. Yes.
Okay, so when you say, by petite, you mean, I see. So the puppet you were using was as big as you were? Practically,
like with the ears and everything. I think it was... Like, I was crouching a little bit, so I was probably like 4 foot off the ground when I was crouching doing Bunnicula. So that was quite fun. I've also done a few voiceover stuff that has been professionally produced with Audible. I did a book called Squirrely Squirrel Finds His Happy Place. I absolutely loved it because it was from audition to final product. It was only a week for me doing it. So it was super fast. The author contacted me and said, yes, I want you for it. This is so great. And like all of your accents that you did, like it made me cry. It was so perfect. And I was like, well, I don't want to make you cry, but thank you. That's a huge compliment.
Is there an accent that you have prepared just for any occasion? Like, is there anything you can throw at us?
Like at a drop of a hat, do an accent at all?
Okay.
He's so impressed by that.
Well,
yes.
Again, we're talking to a professional voice actress here, and, the reason I also started this broadcast was to get some speaking experience myself into a microphone. I love voice acting. I've never done it professionally, so working with you, I'm going to learn a lot from you.
Yeah.
So you're here in Roseburg finally. What do you want to do here? What are your aspirations for Douglas County?
I want to do more art. I want to find out what's like all in the art scene, because I really only know the theater side of it right now. Really. I'm really familiar with the theater side because I've connected with UCC and I've connected with UACT, and that's really cool. But I want to know, like, what else is out there? Like, if I'm in rehearsals doing something, I might have time to do something else. So I want to diversify. And
are there any projects you're currently involved in?
Yes, I am doing Humbug with UACT, and
nice.
It is a modern twist. We do not have an Ebenezer Scrooge who's like on his deathbed. We have an Eleanor Scrooge, who is a businesswoman, and she is in New York and is no nonsense and very, angry.
So this is not the typical A Christmas Carol story.
No.
This is very different.
You'll notice, like, if you're familiar with the Charles Dickens work, you will notice that, there's a character like this, but they're named different, or they act a little differently. Like, they've combined some characters and probably let others go. But yeah, I'll let you know one of the characters I'm playing.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm playing Christmas Past.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's going to be really fun. We'll have dates and times for that show when they become available, but I am really looking forward to seeing it.
Well, I do have the dates. It is
Let's hear it. Let's do that now. Let's do it.
December 1st through the 18th.
Oh, wow.
I think we do Thursdays through Sunday shows, but I'm not 100%.
We will talk about it in even more later, but it's not bad time to get this on your radar now. So can you say those dates again, please?
December 1st through December 18th. Make sure you put that on your calendar so you can stop by and see me as Christmas Past to meet me in person and see how tall you are compared to me.
If somebody wanted to buy tickets to the show right now, where could they go?
They couldn't, because
they're not on sale.
We still have a week yet before they go on sale, but they would go to uact.com.
Well, Miss Hicks, I really appreciate this nice conversation, and welcome to the cast. We're happy to have you, and I can't wait to continue working with you.
High five! Yes! Here, I'll do that. I do Foley as well.
And now for our feature presentation. We have 2 events this weekend. You know, Miss Hicks, do you want to take the first one?
Sure. Are we doing the North 40?
Yes, let's hear about North 40.
Okay. It is going to be a 2-hour event. Join us for live music with Jason Heald. Hey, I know him. And Deborah Kay. I know her too. October 28th. They will perform an electric blend of vintage folk, country, and jazz favorites spanning 4 decades of popular music. Enjoy their expressive vocals, musical craftsmanship, and relaxed presentation of their diverse musical selections. And man, are they fun to work with, let me tell you.
I have worked with both of them.
The music begins at 7. There is no cover. All ages are welcome.
Also happening on Saturday, October the 29th at Oranmore Artisan Mead, there is a Halloween and Vampires and Slayers Ball. You guessed it. That's at Oranmore Artisan Mead. That starts at 6 p.m. and ends about 8. There's a social hour from 5 to 6, kind of like the last Oranmore place we did. There is a $10 cover. Let me talk to you about what this is. Join us for our Halloween 2022 Vampire Slayers Ball, featuring the group We Are Not Elvis. I'm going to have to assume Elvis is not in that group.
Elvis is not in the building.
It says, right, well, I think Elvis was, I think you know that story. Come dressed as your favorite vampire, not Ed. I'm Team Jacob all the way. Come dressed as your favorite vampire or vampire slayer and tap the jack with us. Tap the Jack is back. We'll be bringing back the infamous Tap the Jack. Our pumpkin mead. What is that? I need to try that. Our pumpkin mead brewed in an enormous 150-pound pumpkin. I didn't know you could grow pumpkins that big. We'll tap our Jack and bottle straight from the pumpkin. Dress your best for a Halloween contest with prizes for best and most original vampires and slayers. Let out your inner Buffy or Vlad and come strut your stuff with us to celebrate the spooky season. Reservations are recommended. Please call 505-310-1525. That's 505-310-1525. Reserve today. Well, that seems to be all the time we have left for today. Miss Hicks, is there anything you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and please tune in again next week. We'll have more information for you about events happening in Douglas County.
Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.